End of day one. Okay, so I did this little like decoration bit just as a kind of just something there for when people play it as a preview for right now. But let me show you how it works. So if I press W, I'll move up. Now, first things first, as you can see, I have all three items on me. I have to fix this. So for the time being, the fix is just press interact 3 times and you're good to go. Up is W, left is A, right is B, down is left arrow. And then obviously, not interact, I need to change that. Hot bar. Hold on. Works. Unfortunately, I need to figure out collisions at this point. But I really enjoy actually what it looks like right now. So I think this can go a lot of different ways. And then I like how that goes through the sword slash isn't good, but that's good. So I guess I can show you what I can, or what I've done. So over here, movement, very easy. Basically, use the event, and for this, you just, if I push left, then it'll move. If I let go of left, then it'll stop the movement. That way I get instead of just pressing it and me just keep going up, then as long as I hold it, I'm going up. As long as I don't let go, then I'm not moving. So that's how I get that little movement. If I press interact, I'll get a little pause, as if I'm to figure out animations at this point. So that's movement. Very similar to movement is the sword movement, bow movement, and magic movement, which are the three items up in this top corner. Basically what happens is if I move right, then the right version of that will show. So if we come over here to preview mode, we have 4 of each one. So if I press right, then the right sword will show. If I press right, then all 4 of those. Same with that. Basically what I did was event activates group 20 only on player 1, which toggles number 19 on and 22, 26, and 25 off. All of these are already automatically off. Same thing for these, and this one, all different groups. Next is the interface. This one took a bit, and I actually have not done this, but this will need to turn off 51, 50, 51, 49, 48. Okay, so 48, 49, 50, and 51. All right, so how this works, this one was hard to figure out, and I don't know what I did because it was working fine. So this is supposed to count from starting at 1, then go to 2, then go to 3, and then back to 1. I don't know why that or what's happened, but now it goes starting at 1, goes to 3, then goes to 2, then goes to 1. I don't know why it does that, because it was originally going 1, 2, 3 rather than 3, 2, 1, but now it goes 3, 2, 1, but it's working perfectly fine. So I don't know what I did, but basically what happens is this one specifically right here overrides it. This makes it sure it starts at 1, not 0. This touch trigger, make sure it's only on player 2, because player 2 is what uses the arrow keys, multi-trigger, and basically and toggle on. And it's a spawn trigger. This pickup trigger, also spawn, and multi, basically says when I press left arrow, it'll count to 1. This event trigger right here is set to 38, which activates all of these except these two. Oh, that's not right. These should not. So it toggles these 3. So basically, if I press left arrow, it'll do these 3. This one I don't believe is. Yeah, this one's not multi-triggered. So honestly, it doesn't even need to. Before I do anything. Alright. Yeah. So I messed that up. Did not need to be on 38, but this one right here and this one does need to be on 38. That way, because this event right here, if we go here and over here, is activated to a right push. So if I push the right on player 2, which is what this extra ID says, then I will switch interface. So it'll count the from 1 to 2. So when it counts from 1 to 2, it'll activate these set of triggers. So this basically says this will count from 1 to 2. So when it's on 1, these triggers right here are all activated. Okay, so all of these ones are activated. When it moves to 2, it'll activate 30, so 29 activates this right here, and 31 and 30 deactivate this. Same thing for 30, it activates that. These two deactivate over here, and then same thing with 31, activates these, and then 39, 29 deactivate those. Now the thing I had to figure out, which honestly this I'm surprised took me as much as it did, when this counts to 4, it'll activate count 33, which will so it'll activate count 33, which will activate group pickup 4, which will override and put it back to 1, which is a multi-trigger spawn trigger, which allows it to. So when it goes to 34, it's like, no, go to 1, and it'll come back to here. And then finally, our small interact system that we have in place right now is right here. This needs to go to layer 0. So this is a small pause group. So basically it says if in the event that player 2 jump pushes, which is our up arrow, which is the interact button, then these 4 will pause. Using the stop trigger pause, it'll stop 7, 9, 11, and 14, and if you know what that is, it is our move triggers right here. Down here, it'll pause it as at the same time the spawn group activates. So all 5 of these will activate at the same time. The spawn has a 0.25 second delay before it resumes with another stop trigger, allowing this. So if I press, give me a second. Allowing this to happen if playing. So for example, if I go up, or let's get these out of the way, if I go up and press interact, that's that little pause right there. That basically says, all right, we're shooting. So it's like a little pause, because it's hard to like run and ooh, that's interesting. Anyway, that's what we have. So if that helps anyone, good luck. It took me all day to figure that out. And I have so much more to figure out.